Hello guys, my name is Armin. In today's episode, Learning Revizto, we want to take a look at how to link model from Revit and also how to publish them. You can link one Revit model to multiple Revizto project, and I want to show you how to link it to the existing project, or if you want to create a new one, how you can link to that. And also we want to go over the process of how to publish them. So I want to go through all the settings, what means all of those settings, and what's the best way to publish them. So basically, we're going through all the best practices of linking and publishing models from Revit to Revitso. If you like the content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and let's jump into Revitso.
In today's episode, Learning Revizto, we want to take a look at how you can export your Revit models into Revizto. And we want to kind of set up the process. We want to go through all the different settings and see exactly what we can do to link it, schedule it, and send stuff into Revit. So when you install Revizto 5, which is the latest one at this point, you can see the plugin appeared on your ribbon. So if you click on it, you can see a few options. So the one is link settings. So this one is going to link this view or this project to a different uh, Revitso project. So if you have a different Revitso project and you want to link this into those projects, you can kind of use this. Revitso scheduler, you can schedule a push from your Revit model. If let's say you have a master model and you want to have an updated Revitso model and all of these models get pushed on, let's say, weekly basis or every other day or once a month, you can kind of set up the scheduling process. This is going to be the new issue. If you create a new issue, this is going to be a switchback between Revitso and Revit. So you can basically create an issue over here on this platform. You can see it on a different platform and vice versa. You can use it for 3D, you can use it for 2D. We can go over all of those in future videos. Issue tracker is the same thing when you create the issue. This is going to be kind of your log to track the issues, adjust them, communicate with your team. And this is a publish to Revitso. So basically, after you're done and everything is set up with your view, you can kind of export it out to the Revitso. So first thing first, what I would recommend when you guys want to export something from Revit to Revitso, make sure you create a separate export view, right? So it's going to be really easy, right? Just right click on any 3D. You can duplicate the view. You can use a duplicate or duplicate with the detailing, and you can go on that view that you already had and you can kind of adjust it. Let's say you don't want to see annotation, right? You don't want to see imported files. If you want to get rid of all of the links, you can kind of turn all of them on. Like on the model, let's say you don't want to send lines because most of the time it kind of show up. Uh, you you don't want to send masses. So anything that you feel like it needs to be cleaned up here. So do it in this view and apply it and save it. So you have an updated view when you kind of sending this into Revitso. So it doesn't basically bringing all of those into the Revitso. So when you are satisfied with this view and you want to kind of send this out, first thing what I would recommend, let's just link it, and that's going to help you out of how to link this project to your Revit file. So you can kind of click on link. It's going to ask you, you want to create a project and link this model to, or you want to link to an existing. So if you have an existing model and you want to link this one to that project in Revit, so check this one. If you want to create a new project, click on this one. So I'm gonna click on this one. It's gonna ask you what it is. So I'm just gonna name it like so training and hit OK. So this project is currently linked to the following Revitso project, and it's basically done. If I hit OK, simply connect it. And if I want to change the link, I can kind of go over here if you want to link it to the something else. But if I'm happy with that, the project is going to be linked, and right now we're basically okay. So now let me show you if you want to link to a current project, how it's going to look like. So I'm going to go back, link to a current project. It's going to say, okay, so it's going to open up. You can see I have like a three projects over here. This is the one that I created already, and this is a new one. So if I want to click to this one, I can select and okay, and basically it's going to link it to those two jobs that I have, right? It's basically kind of tell me, okay, there you go. You can kind of use it, and then it's connected. So as simple as that, you can link your uh, actual project or your model to a different project. So right now, this model is linked to two different projects. One of them is my sandbox, the other one is the training one. So these two are basically created. So when I'm satisfied with the link settings, I can go to the publish. So when I click on the publish, it basically it gonna give me this, right? Like what model do you want to do? So this is a kind of the different project that I want to send. So I want to send it, let's say, if I want to update the existing, click this one. If I want to go to that as a new model, I'll just gonna do it. And right now, the most important part is asking me how you want to position this. So if I have a master model, everything linked by shared coordinates, I select that one if it's everything origin to origin and whatnot. But I would recommend, since with our coordination and everything is going to be linked by shared coordinates, just leave the positioning with that. So when you're done with this, this is the most important part. So we want to publish these 3D view, which is this one. So if you have multiple, so these are all the 3D views that are created in this Revit model. So you can select if you have multiple, but I'm just gonna stick to my Revit so export that I created. So this one, if you check this, it's gonna turn all of these 3D views as a viewpoint in Revit. So this one we do not need, but if somebody wants to have a viewpoint on all of these 3D in Revit, you can turn this on. This one is going to export the texture. This one is going to export the rooms, grids, area if you want. We don't want any lines. And then also for point cloud, if you have anything attached to it, you can have like a high quality point cloud. We don't have anything right now. Also, you have some advanced settings. You can publish object as separate geometry. You can publish as a compatibility format and also instances duplicate nest link. So I would leave it on the actual uh, like a default if you want. That's what I would do. And then for the sheets, so what do you want a sheet to be exported? Because in Revit, so we can look at 3D and 2D. So I want to select the sheet. So these are basically all the sheets that are available in this model. So if I want to do all sheets, it's going to basically select all the sheet for me. It says publish sheet from the link files and also go through any file that are linked. Let's say if your link structural and the sheets are available, it's going to grab all of those and send it for you as well. So this one, parallel sheet publishing beta. So this one is basically make it faster and publish the sheets and making sure that you do not have a duplicate sheets to export. And then the publish sheet coordinates only, right? So it's basically just the coordinates of the sheets and then kind of place them over there. But I would recommend for whatever we have right here, if you want to send all the sheets, which is going to be 55 and I don't know if you want to do a current revision, select whatever you want, or you want to go to, like you have a different options over here, right? So I just want to do all sheets, 55 sheets. I want to send them in. PDF combination of parameters. So you can say sheet number only, Revit, file name, but like the sheet number, if you want to export them by that. So this is gonna be like this is one is gonna match sheets, right? So if you do the next export, it's gonna make sure it's not gonna send a duplicate one. So I just leave it for the combination of parameters. So when I'm happy with this, save it. And then the next one is going to be change. So this one you can see if I want to create a project or link to a model or link to a model and existing project, right? So I'm going to open this up. I have the sandbox and I have the training. I want to do it to this one, right? I want to connect to the project that I created. So when I'm done, everything is good. Texture lines. No, I don't want this. I want textures. So right now I have Revizto training, all the sheets, publish with link files. Okay, those are all good, and I'm gonna hit publish. So the Revit as Andres. Okay, it's fine. Let's just publish. So it's gonna take a few minutes or seconds based on how big your project is. It's gonna export everything and automatically is gonna open up the Revizto for you to see your model in. So the export is done at this point. Basically, Revizto is gonna ask you, what do you want to do with the navigation? So most people stick to the Revit, so I'm more comfortable with the Navis walkthrough. So let's just select that one. We're gonna change the modes later on, and then there you go. So you guys can see the Revizto training project that we created. It basically has my view, the Revit model that was kind of exported, and right now it's inside the Revit cell to be used. Hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.